Hello, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk with you a little bit about fasting and how I found it has helped me throughout my Lenten journey. First of all, what is fasting? Fasting is really the abstinence from any physical need or want in order to achieve a higher spiritual goal. It's essentially intentionally denying the flesh so that we could touch the spirit, or that is, we renounce the natural in order to touch the supernatural. There is a long tradition of fasting and abstinence in the Catholic Church. For centuries, we've fasted on certain days. The tradition has evolved over time so that now on Ash Wednesday and on Good Friday, we both abstain from meat and we also fast. Throughout the rest of a course of Lent, we also abstain from meat on Fridays. As you can imagine, the Bible has a lot to say about fasting. The first fast was ordained by God in the Garden of Eden when he told both Adam and Eve not to eat the fruit of the tree of life. They were, of course, tempted by the devil. They were not able to overcome that temptation, and they did partake to the detriment of all of us and were expelled from the garden. Coming full circle, Jesus also fasted right at the beginning of his ministry. He went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, and he fasted, and just like Adam and Eve, he was also tempted by the devil, but he was able to remain true to God's purpose. You may ask yourself, why do we fast, and how does it help us get closer to God? I feel that fasting is a very important sign of submission. If we look at Jesus' example at the beginning of his ministry, but also if you look at the church fathers, they all talked about fasting and how important it was. If you look at all of the saints as well, they talked about prayer and almsgiving and indeed fasting as well as being three of the main components of how they were able to deepen their spiritual journey. Though it is a physical act, it's really a spiritual discipline. We're trying to tame the body so that we can free up and concentrate on higher things. Fasting, I believe, better disposes us towards prayer, because when we do fast and we do experience hunger and thirst, I feel that it reminds us of our own frailty, and that frailty leads us to a place of humility. And I think without humility, prayer and really our experience with God can't be fully realized. Simply put, fasting allows for more room for God in our lives. Ultimately, I believe that fasting is a purifying experience. It prepares us to pray more deeply and enter a more profound relationship with God. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you enjoy your Lenten journey. Thank you.